Hello, fellow brothers and sisters, and citizens of the world. My name is Manifest Light. For those who don't know me, I am a spiritual teacher, I am a philosopher, I'm a writer, and I'm a musician. But most importantly, I am a child of the Most High and a servant, humble servant of the Most High. For those who are watching the news nowadays, you won't be surprised if I told you that the world is witnessing in the United States, the UK, and Canada protests for justice. For those who do not have a background on what's going on, I'd like to start off with two stories, sad stories. First story I want to start off with is the story of Ahmaud Arbery. This individual was going on, which I would assume was his regular jogging path, not knowing that he would never see his family again, not being able to say goodbye to his family, not being able to hug his family for the last time, innocently just jogging down the street where two white individuals, people of not of color, came and shot him down in cold blood. And if you see the video, you can see him fighting for his life to live, fighting for his life. But the individuals did not care, for they only had one thing in mind, and that is to execute and kill poor Ahmaud. The second story, which is the main one that is being told right now, and that we're fighting, and one of the main reasons individuals are protesting is because of George Floyd. George Floyd is an African American individual who was arrested for an account of what they say was forgery. Taken into custody by this officer, thrown to the ground, the officer having his knee on his neck, the man fighting for his life, telling the officers that I cannot breathe, holding on for dear life, telling him over and over again that I can't breathe, but yet he was ignored, not just by the officer who was standing on his neck, but the other officers who were around him. Until it was too late. Too late for him. No, from now on, his family is never going to get another chance to even talk to him. His family never going to get another chance to hold him and hug him and tell him how much they care. His family didn't even have time to prepare for his death. Neither did the family of Ahmaud. Right now, the world witnesses as Canada, the UK, and most importantly America, are fighting for justice. As I speak right now, for those who are witnessing what's going on for the first time, you're witnessing us as the world entering a new era, a rebirth. As more and more individuals are becoming woke, the world for way too long has been plagued with a virus. And I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about racism, colorism, and all types of isms, which I sum up in one word, and that is dehumanization. This is plaguing all around the world, not just the United States, not just Canada, and not just the UK. All around the world, the media has been portraying people of color as animals, as a danger to society, and scums of this earth. The biggest issue in this world is not climate change. I said this again, the biggest issue in this world is racism, colorism, and all sorts of dehumanization that continues to plague this world for generation to generation. Every generation, children hear, at least I heard it when I was a kid, that it's up to your generation to bring peace to this world. Every generation, it's been passed on and passed on, but I'm here to say that it stops now. No longer are we going to pass on the responsibility to bring peace to this world to the next generation. We are going to be that generation, and this is that time. that is changing the world, that we are together, humbly together, joining forces to change the world. Because that cycle of responsibility is not going to keep being passed down and passed down. Because if it continues to be passed down and passed down, where's the progress? We want the next generation, children, young children, to grow up in a world where, because it doesn't matter what color you are, what skin color you are, what family you're from, what background you're from, that you're going to be treated equal because you're a human being, and that's it. We're all human who bleed the same way. That's the world witnesses what's going on. I'd like to ask people around the world to join in this fight for equality, to join in this fight to get rid of racism, colorism, and all types of isms. Because in the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all individuals who bleed the same, who breathe the same air. No one's better than everybody else. I actually want to pray, and I'll continue to pray, and keep in mind all these individuals who are losing family members because of color, because of race, who are losing family members in this era because of what's going on. That let's stand together and bring justice to this world. I'd like to have a moment of silence before I go for 5 seconds, if you can, for the people and individuals and brothers and sisters who have been hurt by this incident. Thank you. Thank you very much for all that you've done. And I ask that you guys join the fight for equality and freedom. And you never forget that we're all human beings. We are created the same. It doesn't matter what vessel you're in. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what people think. We are all the same. We're all brothers and sisters. And here's one more thing before I go. If you are a Christian and you do not like somebody because of the color of their skin, then you're not a true child of God. If you claim to be a child of the Most High, but you treat individuals differently based on the color of their skin, you're not a true child of God. And the people like you who are ruining this world for the children who are growing up and for the citizens of this world, let us fight together. Thank you.